Hello all, welcome to Campus Game Fest. I'm Arman Ali. We have Jaden Low here with me. We're going to be your shoutcasters for Legion of Races Campus Game Fest GT Sport Championship.
So today, this afternoon, we'll see six competitors from various schools participating in our Gran Turismo Sport online championship for today.
Yep, definitely. These guys have been practicing real hard since a couple of weeks ago since we announced that we'll be having this championship. So we actually had about 10 participants as our finalists. So we have narrowed them down to our top 6. So these guys are the fastest tertiary students in Singapore. So these guys will be representing their own schools in here with us today.
So they come from a diverse set of schools, from like IT college all the way through to National University of Singapore and US. So our participants for today, we have in V1 at the same screen is Shah Sihan from IT College West.
Then we have Chua Sin Han from Singapore Polytechnic. Then LR V3 will be Ismail Shafiq from Nanyang Polytechnic. V4 will be Adam Amir from Temasek Polytechnic. V5 will be Rohan Raj from IT College West, as well as rounding up the top 6 is Bradley Martin from the National University of Singapore.
Alright, so we see here our commanders going around in the Red Bull Ring of Gran Turismo Sport, which is located in Austria.
Spielberg city is a very, very beautiful city. It hosts the Formula 1 Grand Prix recently. So, yep, we have a diverse range of cars actually for our championship today. So, we are looking at the Peugeot RCF Group 3 car or GT3 car. So, it's now trying to overtake the Aston Martin Vantage GT3 of Rohan Raj. Then we also have a Volkswagen Beetle. So this might be one of the favorites for I think all the participants to see, because it's a really tiny car, but it's got good grunt.
So for all of you who might not know, Gran Turismo Sport has many cars that the game has itself modeled. How the real life cars are like, so it's quite accurate to how the real life like. So we went on board here with Shafiq from Nanyang Polytechnic in his practice run, hidden behind Adam from the outside. Always a practice session, so not much battling to do here.
Also we have the Mercedes AMG GT3 driven by none other than Adam Amir. The stock livery as everyone is. So this car is a pretty tricky car to drive. It's a front engine car, meaning there's more weight on the front. So as the race goes on, you might get a bit more front sliding from these cars. So there's another Mercedes AMG driven by Bradley Martins, and then finally rounding up is Rohan Raj with the Aston Martin Vantage V12 GT3. So this is also a front engine car. So we've got a good selection of different cars. So definitely will be, hopefully it's going to be an exciting race. So the grid slots will be as the numbers proceed. So V1 is on pole position. We have Shazli Chan from IT College West, and then second on the grid will be Tsing Han, and then third Shafiq, fourth Adam, fifth is Rohan Raj, and sixth Bradley Martin. So these guys will be starting from the grid.
So these guys have been in the top 6 after yesterday's qualifying round. They have set various times over various cars and tracks. These guys are actually quite close in timings. We don't usually see say 5 people being packed so hard in racing competition here. So we're looking at them going through their practice rounds right now. They're practicing for the better part of the morning today, and we hope that they are really geared up and ready for this competition.
We have a lot on stake for our prize winner this afternoon here. So we have sponsorship from Skoga as well as prize money offered for Legion of Races. So what is Legion of Races? So we're actually esports league or esports team trying to promote and push sim racing to the Singapore public or Asia in general. So sim racing is probably the only esports competition where you actually use a proper whatever you use in real life. So it's a steering wheel, pedal set, and a proper racing seat. So you actually be using that. The driver's actually using it right now at the back of is at the back of the booth there. So compared to other esports, where you'll be using a mouse or a keyboard, so it's actually lateral. The skills can be laterally transferred over to your real life to the real life counterparts.
So what you see here, the cars in real life, it behaves really similar to how a real life car would behave. Sim racing is a very unique sport in which the hardcore people are really into the game and the sport can bring their skill to real life with many drivers that have graduated from sim racing into physical racing. You see here, the drivers in the standard are actually pretty good, and look at and if the drivers from this game have made their way into real life racing, then it's really impressive coming from them turning e-sport into such a physical sport aspect to it. It's pretty rare to see graduating from sitting on a computer all day to real life, the racetrack in real life.
It's really a rags to riches story for a lot of these sim racers who actually turn pro. So we ourselves are actually esports athletes. We got scouted by Legion of Racers last year, and we're now professionally running driving esports in various esports racing competitions in around Asia, as well as online championships as well. So I think we should be going in about 2 minutes. Let's look at what the other guys are doing. So practice times are, so yes, definitely the pole sitter. Yep, final's going to be starting.
So sit tight, folks. The final race will be starting for Legion of Racers Campus
Game
Fest,
Fest, yeah. Campus
or
Game
GT
Fest.
Sport Online Championship.
There we go. It's a great start there. Shazli Chan just flashing his headlights there. Yep. So Shaz, this is the leaderboard starting grid there, from V1 all the way to V6. So it's gonna be starting real soon now.
So we see them on the starting grid, all formed up.
2, 1.
And let's go.
Yep, lights out, away we go. It's a slow start for Chua Sing Han, so he seems to have, I think he didn't turn up this traction control, but yep, Shazli Chan is leading the race, followed by Adam Amir. Brilliant start in the Mercedes.
So you see Sing Han falling all the way down to 6th place from 2nd place. Might have the poor start, but Adam and Shafiq has managed to capitalize on that position and gain 2nd and 3rd respectively. So they'll be seeing themselves sometime on the podium right now.
Side by side action there with the Volkswagen Beetle and the Mercedes. So these guys are neck and neck. The next turn is a right turn, so Adam will have the advantage. But the Volkswagen goes through.
Oh, you see now you see Adam taking the inside. It's a very brave move on the inside. He made it through. It's a very clean move pass, and he's passed Shafiq from Nanyang Poly. Oh, a great move there from Adam.
Yep, these guys are still battling for going into the twisty part of the circuit there. So this is where the Volkswagen should be coming alive with a shorter wheelbase and a more twistier car.
You see, will Shafiq make a move or stick behind Adam? Because for right now, the next part of the track circuit is a long straight part, so we might do some benefit from slipstreaming behind Adam in the Mercedes.
Yeah, remember, if these guys actually go wide, they get a time penalty that they actually have to slow down. So that's actually in play as well. So this is a 15-lap race, pretty long race.
So see, Adam getting a bit of a poorer exit than Shafiq. Then Shafiq is actually on the outside. It's a bit of a disadvantageous position, and he sticks behind, taking a safe move there into turn 1 of lap 2.
Definitely, but here we go. The run down to turn 3, slipstream from the Volkswagen. It's a pretty nimble car, but it's not that bad down the straight as well. Will he try a dive? Let's see. Not quite. Just makes a sensible decision and stays behind for turn 3.
So very safe moves from Shafiq for this lap. So you run up to Shazli Han, who is sitting very comfortable in the lead now, 2.2 seconds in the lead, and he's comfortably getting away. He's the fastest driver so far that we've seen, and he's in the zone today. He is very calm, very composed, and it seems that he might be an easy sail to victory for this guy.
Yeah, but this track bites really hard if you make a mistake. So let's run down behind. We have another three car train here.
So a three-way battle for 4th position here between
Rohan, we have Chua Sing Han as well as Bradley Martins in the Mercedes. So Chua Sing Han is actually one of the underdogs in the competition, but he had a bad start, so he's now stuck in 5th place. It will be interesting to see where he actually can end up.
So you see a poor start from Sing Han, so he has 13 more laps to make a redemption drive. He has the pace. We've seen yesterday and today that he has a competitive pace, just that he needs to find the time to work his way up.
He goes down the inside and he goes up to 4th place. Brilliant move there from Chua Sing Han.
We see Rohan making a slight mistake coming out of the last turn of lap 2 there. Was getting a bit slidey towards the end, so Sing Han managed to pass down that mistake.
Yep, so he lost 2 positions in one corner. Not an ideal way, but he's got the V12 engine and the grunt of this Aston Martin to push him down the straight. Will he go for the move? Let's see.
So Rohan here is actually one of the sim drivers that we found during one of our road shows in IT College West. He's trying to make a move here, but it's no go.
Yeah, no go. But these guys are actually driving really well. There, another opportunity to move up. So let's go back up to 2nd and 3rd of Adam as well as Ismail Shafiq there. The gaps opened up quite a bit, about 7/10, but everything to play for here.
So you see, even Shazli Han's gap has opened up to 3.5 seconds over 1 lap. He's sitting very comfortable in the lead right now, and if he doesn't make a mistake, he might go home with this victory in the bag.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, for you guys who are just joining us for the first time ever in sim racing, 3 seconds, it's like winning 3-0 in FIFA. That's how big a gap Shazli Chan has actually pulled out. So he's driving really well, very composed.
So furthermore, that 3 seconds is in the very early part of the lap. We're only 3 out of 15 laps done, so there's a good 20 odd minutes left of driving left, and Shazlian is slowly pulling away from these two.
Yep, a second a lap, 1 second up, that is huge. A really good pace from Shazli Chan here. Let's move back. Oh, there we go. We have Chua Sing Han almost getting overtaken by Bradley Martins from NUS.
But what Sing Han did was that he managed to make another position up there, and he's now 4th in the running, so he has a lot more to catch up before he catches up to the podium runners of
7 seconds. Oh, he dives, and he gets the move. Oh, contact there.
Bit of contact, but fair play. Bradley gave the position.
Yep.
But Sing Han is put in a slightly disadvantageous position where he has lost a bit of time due to the contact, and he has to work a lot harder to get back to the podium where his pace lies.
Yep. And Rohan tries to think about it, but yep. Okay, let's go back up to 2nd place.
So we see this battle here for 2nd position still ongoing for the past few laps, and it's still been ongoing now. It must be really stressful for Adam to continuously defend from Shafiq in that Beetle. So his rear view is probably just filled with the Beetle all the time. So there's a lot to work for here. This Austria has a lot of overtaking opportunities that you see many drivers making dives into the corners on the inside. So, but what we've seen here today that Shafiq is a relatively safe driver, does not take that much risk. It's more of a calculated driver, so we'll see how the next 10 laps pan out.
Yep. So next 10 laps is going to be crucial for these guys. Endurance as well as mental focus, because to keep nailing these apexes and exits is a huge task for these drivers.
So it takes a lot of concentration and focus to be consistent and not waver, especially when you have another driver pressuring you so much from the back all the time. This is what Adam is hoping to run away with 2nd place in this competition.
Oh, he runs a bit wide there. Ismail Shafiq loses about 3-4 tenths of a second. So let's move back. Oh, these guys are still going at it. Oh, it was wide.
So we see Bradley running very wide, and he's very compromised in his position there, so he just lost the position to Rohan in the Aston Martin. Rohan from IT College West has now taken 5th position and is now gunning for 4th.
but seems like Chua Sing Han isn't really pulling
Oh,
out.
Chua Sing Han is a bit dicey there with a little bit of slide into the corner. Can we see Rohan capitalizing in any of that? The gap is now slowly closing down, so Rohan has actually gained 0.3 seconds out
Yep.
of that mistake that Sing Han made.
So, but catching up to the leader, fastest lap on his second lap there, 1 minute 30.3. It's a very respectable lap.
So absolutely sublime drive from Shazli Han. He's taking this really easy. It's like
Yeah.
a walk in the park for this guy. So we see him going to 6th lap and still
Yeah.
leading for
Yeah.
all 6 laps so far.
Fastest lap again from Shazli Tan. Very consistent laps as well from him. Just leading the pack here. But let's move back. These guys are still battling.
So it is battle for second position is still never ending. These guys are 0.5 seconds away from each other. Let's to note that with being so close when you are racing, it gives you a little bit of a slight advantage for the driver behind because you get the draft from the driver in front.
Basically, the car in front punches through the air, so it leaves a void of space behind that particular car. So when another car actually follows the car in front, he actually gets an increase in top speed.
So in a way, the car behind doesn't have to battle with wind resistance. So what we're seeing here is slowly you see the Beetle catching up slowly. He makes a move, but backs off of that move is maybe for the safetier choice there.
But the thing about slipstream is in the corners you're actually losing out a lot because you don't have the air around you to be able to push the car down, which gives you what you call downforce or the opposite of lift. So let's go back. These guys are still losing time there, Chua Sing Han.
So Sing Han has 10 seconds of time to catch up to podium where if he wants another shot at being first, second or third, and 17 seconds behind the leader after 6 laps where we started second in this race.
Yep, started second, very poor start, dropped him all the way back, I think the 5th or 6th place. And now...
It's a lot to fight for, and as we can see, he is slowly gapping the driver behind him. He's taking very aggressive lines here, fully using the track on all corners, cutting it a bit there. So we'll see what the next half of the race pans out for this guy.
Oh, there we go.
So still locked in battle for these two.
We'll probably go for a dive here, down the inside.
So this uphill corner is a very prime overtaking spot, and we'll see if anyone tries to make...
Oh, not quite there. It's almost a move there, but he cuts back and has a better drive onto turn 4 of this Austrian Grand Prix. Goes down the outside there. Adam blocks the inside. Does he make it stick though? Oh, around the outside.
So you see, the Beetle there getting pushed a little bit wide. There's a mistake there. But he's now back, so he's now doing as possible in contention for a switchback. But he's now remaining behind the Mercedes and keeping his cool. But also it's a bit on the inside, a bit of contact. And he sticks the move. He's
not quite there, not quite, yes. But yes, these guys are driving really well. Very clean racing between these two guys.
So the superior acceleration of the Mercedes there has actually benefited Adam quite a bit, and he's allowed to run away with that mistake. But if in that case, the Shafiq might be very itchy to attempt another overtake because he knows it's possible. He has tried it many times. He's Adam in his sights, is in the crosshairs. Anytime possible. He has 7 laps to make the move now, and he must be driving really hot.
Yeah, but what? Oh, almost there. But what all this is doing is bringing Chua Sing Han into contention. He's got about 1 second faster than these guys. But these guys still battling there, 4/10 of a second.
So can Chua Sing Han catch up back to this pack by the end of the race to give these guys a run for their money, or will these two run away with staying safely on the podium right now?
Yep. So the leader in front is 9.7 seconds ahead. He's basically doing what Lewis Hamilton does, just pulls away from the race, and it's a Sunday walk, morning walk there from Shazli Tan. And these guys still battling here. So the superior acceleration of the Mercedes just keeping Adam ahead.
So you see Adam a bit faster than Shafiq in that section where he attempted a move last lap. maybe he's a bit cautious now, not at the same because that nearly put them in a bit of an incident, and also has allowed Chua Sing Han to slowly catch up to them.
But not quite. I think Chua Sing Han still not doing, or hasn't dipped into the 31s yet. 1 minute 31 second lap is, the car's all over the place. He isn't really driving calmly in his racing seat now. But again, round, I don't know, wow, how many rounds has it been?
Lap after lap, Shafiq has been trying to make a move on Shafiq. So, my mistake.
Adam.
The Shafiq are trying to make a move on Adam there. The Beetle versus the Mercedes. It's a very unlikely competition you see in real life for these two cars.
Because the Beetle doesn't actually, this variation of the car doesn't actually exist in real life. But here we go into turn 4 now. Slipstream from the Volkswagen Beetle. Probably try one down the inside under braking. Will he dive? He's not quite. Oh,
you see, Shafiq almost overcooking there. It's like almost outbraking himself there. It was a very dangerous spot because it's a downhill right-hander, which means you have to brake a lot more than usual because of the downhill protection. So we see now them entering the part where Adam in the Mercedes is a bit faster in this section, so he might be able to get a bit of breathing space from Shafiq in the Beetle.
It seems like Shafiq actually has more confidence under braking, so he can just brake that much later. But then Adam has that superior acceleration, so this is where...
It's all a mind game here, Ali. So you see how these drivers manage to... It's like a big game of chess, but the chess is moving at 150, 160 km per hour. So we see them going to last 5 laps of this race, still locked in battle for second position. All is to be played. There to be played for here. You see them going to turn 1.
Let's see. Now it's Rohan and Bradley battling who gets a 5th place in this. When the Mercedes versus the V12 advantage there. So will he try? There's a slipstream now. It's a good opportunity to go down the inside. Thinks better of it. Goes for turn 3 instead. So yes, Rohan has that bit more straight line speed in the Aston Martin there.
So you can just see how the pace difference is from the last of our drivers, which is right now Bradley and Shazli Khan. As 30 seconds is the gap between these two drivers, and that is almost the entire year in racing. But we'll see, because Shazli Khan is putting an absolutely stellar drive.
Masterclass of a drive from Shazli Khan, the IT College West student. So we have these guys still going on. Every lap, these guys have been just trading punches. Oh,
we see Adam getting a penalty there for
cutting corner, I think,
for taking a bit too much of advantage of the track limits here. There. So we'll see that he has to now serve a 0.5 seconds penalty by the end of this race. That might give Shafiq the chance to overtake or run away with the lead to come to the end of the race. But we'll see. Things are getting interesting now now because this penalty.
The thing about this game is it actually treats, if you actually go wide or actually cut the corner, it actually gives you a time penalty, which you, like what Jaden said, you'll have to be serving it throughout the race. So let's see now, round 11 of this fight between these two guys. Top end speed not quite there for the Volkswagen.
So we see Adam doing the classic penalty move of just slowing down a little bit more for a corner while serving your penalty. That works really well.
Here we go, down the outside. Goes Shafiq, superior braking, not quite there. Just Adam just sticks it. Almost. Was contact there. Could have taken both of them out, but they're still running alive and well.
So you see, Shafiq having a better exit there, but he was a bit held back by the track position where he wasn't in such an advantageous position from where he is on the track. He's trying to make another move on the inside, but no dice right now.
Yep. So the thing about this is, if you hit the car in front in a different spot, you can actually take both of you guys out by just sending you into a spin.
So you see, Adam has, Shafiq having Adam in his crosshairs for the past most of the race actually, and this battle is he's not giving Adam no chance at all. He's making moves left, right, center, slot for Adam to take here.
Yep.
But he's driving a very brilliant defensive
goes wide.
drive.
Yep, Adam goes actually wide and he opens up the spot for Shafiq and he moves up to second place finally.
So Shafiq is second for now. That's a very capitalizing on the mistake that Adam has made. They're side by side still going into the next corner. We see this corner. Shafiq has a better position here, but who would dare carry more speed? Oh, Shafiq had a bit of contact on the front of Adam. Pushed him a little bit wide there. But now they're cleanly passed. Shafiq has finally made a move and is now second, but the battle is not over. We still have 3 laps, and these drivers has all to fight for here.
It goes down, probably goes down the inside there, Adam Amir. Oh, back into second place.
So brilliant dive there by Adam. A clean move that was really calculated. The high risk, but he made it through.
Definitely. Yep. He just made a mistake into turn 1 and that opened up the spot opportunity for Shafiq.
So you see Shafiq's second place position that was really short-lived, but let's see here, he's on the inside again from this place. It seems to be where he really likes to make the move here.
Yep. So yeah, Shafiq again making a slight mistake into the exiting the twisty part of this glorious circuit there.
So we see the gap slowly increasing due to the mistake, but he still has time to make that gap back and clinch second place. He has the pace. Both of them have the pace. They are on par and they are on fire today. You see them battling, trading moves lap after lap in this race.
Interestingly, the previous lap before this, their difference was only 0.02 of a second. That's how close these guys are lapping. That's how similar these guys' performance are. It's all to play for. Just focusing on the leader. There's 16 seconds there, just absolutely dominating this championship race here.
So it's safe to say that if Shazlian doesn't make any mistakes this afternoon, he will walking away with $750 in cash prizes easily right there. But these two are still battling it out for the past 19 minutes now. They've been running from lap 1 to lap 13.
But still, it's a bit too far to make a move there. But oh, he does. Oh, not quite there. Adam makes a smart decision to actually leave some racing room on the inside for Shafiq there.
So Shafiq made a very brave move there, but that has put him in a very advantageous position going to the next few corners, because the gap is now reduced to 0.2 of a second. You see, 0.2 of a second separate these two drivers, and he tried to make a move, but no, backs out of it. Maybe
he likes to actually try to scare Adam by just going for a dive, but then Adam seems to be unrattled by all of this.
You see, from my experience here, it takes a lot of confidence to make constant moves like this, because it puts you and the other driver in great risk of crashing out the race entirely, especially so when it's about the closing stage of the race. Sometimes when these guys race, you have the mindset of just finishing the race regardless of your position, but these guys are still at it.
Yep, definitely. So 2 more laps to go. Our race leader Shazli Chan just crossed the start-finish straight. So let's see what's happening behind all these guys. So 5th and 6th are still trading blows here, the Mercedes and the Aston Martin there. So let's look ahead there. A pretty lonely race for Chua Sing Han from Singapore Poly there. 15 seconds ahead of P5, but 8 seconds away from P3. So, yep, very lonely race.
So unless something happens to the pack in front, 4th position seems locked in for this guy.
Definitely, yep.
So
there we go.
So same corner, Adam seem to be taking it very differently from Shafiq there. Shafiq likes to take the inside line, dive onto the inside, but you can't see that move being made, because diving on the inside there like this puts you at a slightly slower line around there. Your exit out of the corner will be a bit slower. You
lose time down the straight and everything. But he's actually a lot closer now, out of the twisty section. Oh, Adam seems to have opened up the spot there. Will he go down the inside? Probably will.
So side by side into the second last corner. He's put a little bit of contact there, but he makes him move again, so he's now in second. But let's not. The game is not over yet. As they enter the final lap of this race.
Actually, no, 2. Yeah, it's the last lap now.
So you see,
side by side.
You see the Mercedes AMG in the inside. It's a very advantageous position. And it makes the move very brilliantly. It pushes him a little bit wide, but that is fair play all over there. And he makes the move back in second. So once again, the Beatles stay in second position. It's a very short-lived one.
Last lap, turn 3. What is going to happen between these two guys?
So side by side again, the Beetle braking very late there. Until you see Adam going for a bit of a hop over the curb.
Yep, and he forces him wide slightly and stays in second place. Adam just recapturing second place onto
So
yep.
7 corners left for Shafiq to make this move here.
Oh, he
Will
goes
make a
on the
move?
inside. Oh, and there was a bit of contact there, but
A little bit of argy-bargy in this entire race. There's a bit of nudging here and there.
Robin is racing.
Yeah, Robin is racing, right?
Yep. So I think we should be able. We should switch to P1, who's going to be crossing the finishing line now.
So
Congratulations, Shazli Tan from IT College West, who takes the win.
So you see him here having a totally stellar drive, no mistakes, no fuss over the 15 lap of this race.
Yep.
But these two behind have had a race with them. They have been battling for lap over lap over lap on this 15 race.
Yep. So it's 1.6 seconds. Something actually happened. Oh, actually, yep. So Adam Amir comes to finish in P2.
So Adam Amir from Temasek Poly, P2 of that battle, followed by Shafiq from Nanyang Poly in P3 in that Beetle.
As well as Chua Sing Han, a good recovery drive from Chua Sing Han from Singapore Poly. What about these two guys? Still 1 second difference between both Rohan and Bradley Martins. So Bradley Martins from NUS crosses the line in 5th place, followed by Rohan in the Aston Martin in 6th.
So there we have it, folks. The final for our Gran Turismo Sport Championship. Online competition.
Yep.
We have Shazli Han right here, taking the victory. Absolutely brilliant drive from this guy. No mistakes made for the entire of the 15 laps. Congratulations to this guy, but also really good job for the other drivers. We see Shafiq and Adam from Nanyang Poly and Temasek Poly respectively battling it out over the previous all 15 laps of this race.
All race, man. These guys were just going at it.
So, no chance given. The Beetle versus the Mercedes, something you don't see in real life, but you see in this game. We see them making move after move, slight contact here and there with a bit of nudging, a bit of contact trading pain.
Yeah,
but
it's racing.
Yeah, that's racing for you guys. But all in all, great job to all of these drivers for doing their best today. They've had they came quite a long way from yesterday.
Definitely, yeah.
And
so yeah, let's run down the final results there. So Shazli Chan finishing in 1st place, followed by Adam Amir, who started in P4 actually. Then followed by Ismail Shafiq in 3rd from Nanyang Polytechnic. Chua Sing Han from Singapore Polytechnic in 4th place. Bradley Martins from NUS in 5th, followed by Rohan Raj in 6th place.
So, fastest lap today is set by Shazli Han in the Peugeot RCZ with a best lap of 1 minute 30.265. That's set on lap 11, and that is a brilliant drive from this young man.
Alright, so I'd like to thank whoever was watching either at Campus Game Fest or using the Twitch streams. We'd like to thank Skoga for actually giving us the opportunity, as well as Legion of Racers for actually hosting all this thing.
So I'd like to thank the participants for also taking their time off the schedule to come take part in this competition. This is certainly been a brilliant experience for all of us. And we hope that they keep on racing. Keep on racing, folks.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Signing out, I'm Arma Malif. This is Jaden Low. Thank you for watching.